Evening, everybody. It's 5:35, and this is your closing comment. It is video number 1291. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button and don't forget the notification bell. If you didn't have the notification bell, you would have missed my videos on uh, a counter trend rally in the S&P last Friday, and you would have missed my Dow theory reports with the sell signal and what it means. So make sure that you're doing that. Okay, so uh, we had a great rally today, and now we're going to see what it's made of. We were up very strongly, primarily and initially on the JP Morgan Investor Day that Jamie Dimon hosted. That started things on the upside for the Dow. We had the NASDAQ moving down from that, then turning around and finishing higher, as did everything. We had a tie for first place between the Dow Jones Industrials, up 618.34 or 1.98, and the Dow Jones Transports up 266.83, up 1.98. The Nasdaq was up 180.66, 1.6%. S&P up 72.39, 1.86. The real laggard was the Russell, which performed better than all of them last week, up only 19.5, so 1.1%. The reason that I say that we're going to see how this market holds this rally, and believe me, I was never talking about this as a bottom, but rather a bear market rally that I thought was going to carry a substantial distance, and I still do. However, after the close, Snap came out and said that their guidance, which they gave not very long ago on their earnings call, that things have deteriorated faster than they expected. The upshot of that, Snap trading 1691, down $6.35 or 27%. However, the real upshot of it was in the other stocks, the stocks that do similar things that Snap does, meaning advertising and advertising revenues. Facebook, which closed 196.23, which was up $2.69, currently trading 182.50, down 11.04 on the day, and 14 lower than where it closed. Google, which had a particularly strong day, 22.29.76, up 51, got all the way down to 21.32. Last is 21.47. That's down 31 and 82 points from where it was. Even Roku, 91.77, up 243 during the day today, and now 87.55, down 665 or 7.3%. So I guess we're going to see. Now, this didn't have much effect on the SPY after the close. That's down maybe $1. What it did have an effect on were the Qs. The QQQ closed 293.48, up 480, currently trading 289.55. So down $4.50 and showing up $1.27 on the day after closing up almost 5. So that we're going to start to see whether or not we can hold this. We had earnings, a surprise major beat, I guess, in Zoom. You remember Zoom. It was $588 not long ago. Closed the day today 89.33. After the news came out, though, it traded up to 107.99. The last is 95. So it was down 41 cents today. Now it's up about $6.50 or 5.6%. Chart on the screen. I know I've been harping on this, but I think it bears repeating yet again. This is the chart of the day. It's the US dollar. And it looks as if we have pretty substantially rolled over. We are approaching 102. We closed all the way practically on the low. The high was 103.07. The low was 102.045. We closed 102, let's call it 102.10, down about 107. So well over a percent and pretty severe. The upshot of this is that the gold got a little bit of strength, closing up. Shows here 570, but I have it as up 10. The silver was a little bit higher. We had oil higher again. We had nat gas, which opened down on the day, traded below $8, and then traded almost $9 again. This has been, as I mentioned in this week's letter, this has been the best self-correcting market that I've ever seen. This is the daily. In the last 4 months, it rallies up, it reverses, comes right back to a point of a breakout or a moving average, consolidates across, breaks out, makes a new high, turns right around back down, and goes to that point of breakout or another moving average and reverses to the upside. And then just spends a couple of days going sideways to higher, moves up, comes right back down to that point of breakout, and this 20-day moving average turns right back up. This is the second highest close. You remember I mentioned on the weekly, it was the highest weekly close that we've had, and that's because I think this was a Thursday, if I'm not incorrect. And it had closed at 878.3. Today's close 874.4, so awfully close to breaking out again. This high here is 899.6. Okay, we don't have any important economic news tomorrow. We do have some economic news, but it won't be out until 9:45 and 10 o'clock, I think, PMI and IHK market. But since they won't be prior to the open, I won't have to address them in the pre-opening comment. All right, everyone, have a good evening. Hope you had a good day today.